attention, please.
Takže vás vítám u dalšího videa a dneska pokračujeme v pátrání po doktorovi, který zmizel někde v nenávratnu, zatím vůbec nevíme, kde se nachází a jediný její vodítko, který máme, je bota téhletý báby, co tamhle sedí a my se pokusíme zjistit, do jakého času doktor zmizel, aby jsme mohli letět za ním. A každopádně bychom mohli mluvit na ní.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Speakeasy? Co to sakra je?
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Speakeasy je teda nějaká nalejvárna, jako. OK, tak kde přesně
Where
se
was it?
nacházel?
That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Na 100% tam najdeme rok.
Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Skvělý, to přesně potřebujeme.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Skvělá baba, ta se mi líbí, ty vole. No, čekneme ty noviny?
Don't touch those!
Okay.
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Tak si mám jít umýt ruce, nebo co by po mně ta paní chtěla?
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Knížku? Teď ne. To byla kazeta.
Rebuilt in February 1932. Fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Jasně, date jako rande a date jako ratem, to byl for, ty vole. Předpokládám, že na noviny šáhnout teda nesmím. Co s tím uděláme? Pictures? Radiator pictures. Předtím jsem se na ně dostal nějakým způsobem na ty pictures a rád bych se na ně dostal. A? Ne? Kokos. Pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Dobře. Tak Edno.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland. Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Janet! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Potřebujeme nějakým způsobem přesvědčit tu podělanou bábu, aby nás nechala se
I
podívat
guess
na ty
somewhere in
noviny.
these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Jasně, napsala ho
Naturally.
sama, už jsem to
I
slyšel.
probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
To je skvělý, ale
Idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Podívat se na
I told you not to touch those.
Dobrý, v klidu. Bože. Ne, na ulici asi nejdem.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Dobře, čaj nehoří, v pohodě. Máme nějakou nápovědu? You know what year the illegal ginger burned down, but you still need a date. The search would be easier if Edna burned in the room. Jasně, takže zapálit čaj, tak ještě jednou,
That
když to
tea's never gonna boil.
Rozumím.
That tea's never gonna boil.
A teď už to víme, takže bychom jí to teoreticky mohli říct, ne? Edna
Miss
a...
Strickland?
Čaj ti nehoří. Ne, to jí
Don't let
říct
me keep you
nesmíme.
from your business.
Jak tu paní dostaneme?
The candy looks older than I am. What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
That tea's never gonna boil.
Ale proč jí nemůžeme říct, aby tam došla?
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Když si spete radiátor s čajem, je to špatný, nám to pomůže. A teď ho rychle prohlídnout ty
Let's
noviny.
see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Now! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Zjistili jsme, co potřebujeme. To nám bohatě stačí.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
To jsme asi
Never
nedomysleli.
mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to
Shit,
go, Einstein?
pamatujete si ten datum? Já ne totiž.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy.
Tak, prdneme tam ten
Okay,
datum.
if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Takže jsme mohli řídit, to by bylo fajn. Jsme tam. Zpátky do roku 1931. No tak ten půjde se ještě dovoluje na to, jaký má auto, jaký máme automaty. A 2 míle ještě musíme jít pěšky, jo. Tak ty vole. Back in time. Výborný, to je skvělý.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Jo, ta tramvajíska dopřejela. Ale na férovku. Skvělý, 30. léta. Nádhera. Oh.
Excuse me, young man.
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
No?
Mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Michael Corleone. Harry Callahan?
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Hustý, byla to stejná nevrlá pizda jako dřív. My můžeme běhat, skvělý. No... Já bych řekl, že doktor by mohl být na policejní stanici, ne? Tak, přesně. A tady přeběhneme. Myslím si, že by mohl být na policejní stanici, vzhledem k tomu, že teď po něm jdou ty mafiáni. Jail window, zkusíme se být dovnitř?
Doc!
Marty!
Oh!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Tohle by přece vidět neměl.
Am I burning down their speakeasy?
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Why
Let's
don't
go.
I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering
Jasně, když se vrátím, nezajmou ho, auto se nevrátí.
For 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
We. Tak ho prostě
I
vysvobodíme.
suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Shit, tohle to je hodně hustý.
talking to yourself cause, you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Dobře, musíme najít profesora, který je o 50 let mladší.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Já jeho mladšímu já nevěřím, jeho mladší a bude podle mě dost nepříjemný a nebude s náma chtít spolupracovat. Každopádně jdeme dovnitř.
McFly!
Oh.
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry,
kid, I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. Brnkneme.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
Okay.
Courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Jo. Doktor je z bohatý rodiny.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Pohoda, tak já nevím, jdeme.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Jdeme do courthouse pravděpodobně. Takže viděl bych to tak, že se pokusíme najít mladýho Emmetta Browna, neboli doktora. A což čekáš? A tím ukončíme video pravděpodobně.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Dobře, nečekal na nic důležitýho. Mladý Emmett Brown.
These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Ale to na nás neskoušej, my víme, že jo.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Bože, to je tvrdohlavý idiot, ten doktor. Stůj, vole, potřebujeme...
Just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character.
Ne. Dobře, doktor nám tak já si myslím, že to tady... Zatím to tady ukončíme, doktor je děsná svině, nechce se od nás nechat přesvědčit, teda aspoň jeho mladší já. A už zase jde. Myslím si ale, že se budeme věnovat jeho přesvědčování zase v dalším díle. A v tomhle to nebudeme už rozebírat. Díky vám za shlédnutí a nechávejte lajky, jestli se vám ta hra líbí, jestli chcete vědět, jak to bude dopadat dál, co se bude dál dít a jak to společně vyřešíme. Zatím se mějte a ahoj.